And on June bank holiday weekend, down in Glengarry for having a gathering of the O'Sullivans. So if any of you would like to join us, you're very welcome indeed. We're doing the family tree for it. And we discovered most of the people, to be honest, of the men in my family are a small bit stupid, myself especially. But it turned out that our great-granduncle, a man by the name of Dan Tate Corra, was known for his wisdom and his cleverness, which we were very surprised to find. He left school in what would be now a 5th class, Derry Crahan National School, and before he was 17 years of age, he was living, imagine, in London. This man, Dan Tate Corra, with his 3 brothers, 17 years of age, uneducated. But he was, he very quickly built up a reputation as being clever and intelligent. As a matter of fact, he got the name Danny the Cute. Very proud, because his grandchildren, he died in the 90s, 1991. But it turned out anyway that where he got his great cuteness was they were digging a trench in the road in London, and they were outside a building, and there was professors, men with suits with clothes on them, in and out, and they were scratching their heads like that, and turning each other, things like that. And some of the Irishmen said to him, what's troubling you, men? Oh, he said, we're professors of English, and we're doing a revised version, and I hope I get this right now, of the Oxford English Dictionary. Could you imagine that? And we're stuck for the difference between 2 words. They said, no bother at all, go down to Danny the Cute, he'll have it for you. So I don't know whether it was to entertain themselves, these English professors, can you imagine, English professors, a boy that only went to school up to the 5th class, asked him the difference between the word complete and the word finished. It'd be a long time. And he says, no bother at all. He said, he limped in the shovel. He was very good at that, like myself. He limped in the shovel. And he said, if we marry the right woman, you're complete. Well, not romantic. But he said, if we marry the wrong woman, we're finished. He said, if the right woman catches you with the wrong woman, you're completely finished. When he found this out this year in February, so I need to finish storytelling I do since, as a kind of an homage to my great-granduncle, who's unfortunately dead. As a kind of an homage to him, I do, during my storytelling, a kind of a self-help section. If any need problems, I can sort them out free. So I was talking to a few of you earlier on, as you came up the stairs and things like that. No, I won't look to where they were. Kind of an advice, like you'd see in the Sunday World, or thing like that, Ireland's own. And someone asked me, fellas, looking for, fellas asked me about how to get women, what sort of women to get. And the very advice about when you're handling women. Not that I know much about handling women, to be honest with you. Do you know when women say that in men they like the strong, silent type? Lads, they're not talking about flatulence. When they say strong, silent type. And the important thing with women is that when women say, sorry, it isn't they didn't hear you, they give you another chance to change your mind. And those girls came, and they said, what sort of fellas to get, And if we're looking for a man, the fella to get, girls, is a fella with earrings. Especially there's women over there, mothers, and they're horrified. No, it's true, because a man with earrings have 2 clear advantages over a man without earrings. He has experienced pain and bought jewellery. That's kind of my homage to my granduncle. Cute, yeah. Now, we'll finish off with another recitation this time. This is one that I wrote last year, and I like it very much, and I hope that you like it. Irish mothers want 2 things for their son: that they be tall and that they be a guard. Like the guard out in Italy. So they could both always find big tall guard up in tallest. I have 2 sons of guard. One don't know what those big tallest big tall guards. But unfortunately you need 2 things to be a guard. You need to be tall and you need to be intelligent. Now I'm tall. And unfortunately I didn't get into the guards. And this is the story that I wrote a recitation, and it brought me down the All-Ireland score with it last year, 2 years ago. And I hope very much that you like it. It's called a penalty point. Now my name is William Finbar Feely, and I'd love to be a guard. I had the height, but not the brains, although I studied hard. My mammy said I'd make a grand guard, as an Irish policeman, and I loves to please my mam. So I put my name down at the station for the Garda entrance exam. But first I had to do this other test, I think it was called an aptitude, where this big fat sergeant would ask you lots of questions and would have to tell the truth. So in I went. And with a letter of recommendation from my parish priest, that'll help me to go further. But the questions that fat sergeant asked me, in Annam Day, was like being on trial for murder. Why do you want to join in Gordy Corner? Is it for the common good? I says, no, it's for the free clothes. And because my mammy said I should. Let me rephrase that. What attracts you to the Guards? Is it the upholding of civic rights? I says, no, what attracts me is your big truncheons and the squad cars with the flashing lights. Finally, what would you bring to the job? If I may dare to ask, I'll bring my lunch. Jam and ham sandwiches in a flask. So I think that went well, because as he pushed me out the door, he said, please don't call us, we'll call you. Well, that was only the 20th of January, 1984. The funny thing is, he hasn't called me yet.